The thing with Nigeria is systems don't prioritize your time, and I think that is what's more stressful.
Systems don't work.
Yes, so being in traffic for like 6 hours to go to work is inefficient. I can't think of like a scenario where people are working in more developed economies and they're in traffic for 6 hours every day to go to work, come back. It's madness. Even Nigeria, I think there are a lot of hard workers. Like
Nigerians in Nigeria are hard workers.
Yeah, they're mad guys. In Lagos, maybe Nigerians in Lagos.
Okay, I feel you.
Nigerians in Lagos.
Sometimes I go to Abuja and I'm like, wow, must be nice.
No, sorry, let's not make this podcast like Nigerians all around Nigeria are all hard workers.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Vivid Experience podcast. Today I have here a very dear friend of mine. His name is Jordan.
Hello.
Jordan, do you want to introduce yourself? Should I do it for you? Yeah, I'm very good at this.
No. My name is Jordan Ajibola. I'm the co-founder CEO at Ship Bubble. Yeah, I've known Sophie since when she was a little child. Yeah.
You went there. Okay, can I do it now?
Yeah, you could do your own version.
The truth. Not my version, the truth. Okay. So guys, I have here an absolutely phenomenal, brilliant mind. Honestly, I am so proud to know him. His name is Jordan Ajibola, aka my oldest friend. When he says he's known me since I was a little child, he means we've known each other since we're children. Since we're wee babies, in a way or in a sort. Jordan is the maestro, one of the really good heads.
Most big words.
Great heads, brilliant minds that I know. And he has an amazing company called Ship Bubble. What does Ship Bubble do?
So Ship Bubble, I'd say we started off as a shipping platform purely, but ultimately what we consider ourselves to be is an e-commerce, or you could say a commerce infrastructure, where we want to help businesses, ship to their end customers and also grow.
Mm-hmm.
So basically figure out how we could help them any way possible. So we're not constricting ourselves to just shipping, but any way we can enable the e-commerce market to grow is a role that we'll play.
And you ship domestically and internationally, right?
Yes, it does.
Oh, fantastic. So can you give me one incredible thing that you've done in the last year?
I'd say is it as a company or personally? As a company.
Yeah. You do a lot of incredible things personally.
I can't drop names, but
of course.
We currently onboarded one of the largest FMCGs, and it was purely referral. Like we just referred one person was referred, and then basically I referred all their brands. So they have maybe almost 20 brands under them, and all of them just started onboarding one after the other without having to do any form of sales effort. I think. Yeah, that's
amazing.
I think that was incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's credit to your consistent customer service and, quality when it comes to deliveries and satisfaction all around. Well done. Shout
out to the team. It's my team. They should have well done.
Guys, you didn't tell me this.
We're just trying.
But today our topic is the weight of the crown, the reality of being a CEO.
Reality. Yeah,
reality. And I'd like you to be called, aka going forward, CEO Sir Jordan.
Please.
It has a nice ring to it, no? No. What do you want to be called?
Just Jordan is fine.
See, you take one of these two. Jor or CEO Sir Jordan?
I'll take Jor.
Okay.
I'll take Jor. Okay,
he's answered. But really, we want to look at what it's like to be a boss, not just the glamorous things, but, the behind the scenes stuff. How stressful the late nights can get. You and I have spoken to each other at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and you're still working. So, yeah, a bit more about that, right?
Is it what my schedule is, or because some things are like they're now normal. Like I don't see them as abnormal again, right? And I think when I then speak to people, I then see their face. For example, I was talking to a new colleague that joined the team, and I was like, "Oh, I'm up like till 3 a.m. every night," and she was like shocked. Like, what are you shocked about? She's not Gen Z.
No, the Gen Z would have walked out. Like, nope, not my struggle.
Yeah, but even last night, I think I went to bed like 5 a.m. or something. But I would not say, like, I'm not trying to glamorize not sleeping well or not sleeping early. Please sleep as much as you can. It's just, I think it's a form of obsession that has forced me to be on this path.
Okay. It's a game of habits. But I'd like to first ask the mundane stuff.
Okay.
What is the first app or the one app on your phone that sort of makes your heart sink when you see a notification in the morning?
Two apps actually.
Oh, okay.
Google Mail and WhatsApp. I think my WhatsApp has suffered. I don't get to reply as fast to some other messages, and it's like sometimes very hard. I'm sorry, but it's sometimes very hard because by the time I say, oh, I want to get to this to answer this person, I think I've lost a lot of like friendships, potential relationships. Right, it's like
potential relationships, that sucks, George.
Yeah, potential.
No.
I thought they were great, but
no, they didn't think you were.
Like, who are you? Who are you to think that you cannot answer my chat? Cannot answer my message.
Clearly didn't think you were. But why didn't you answer their messages?
It's, as I said, like when I wake up in the morning, on average, maybe I receive like maybe 15 messages have come in, and each of them will probably need an action outside those messages. So, like, let's say I've answered this, I'm going to go check on something else to ensure that's done. Then I have to come back. Then, the new messages are coming. And unfortunately, I prioritize work messages first, and then I go, as long as it's not an emergency. If it's an emergency, just call. But if it's not an emergency, everybody will understand.
I don't.
Everybody will understand.
Okay. And when was the last time you were in a high-level meeting and thought, I can't believe they're letting me be the adult in charge here?
I'll just reframe it a bit. So I would say like certain high-level conversations that I'm quite shocked, and maybe a lot of times I'm the youngest in the room. I would say like I get that feeling more. So I felt that a couple of times. There are certain meetings. One time I was privileged to go for the Nigerian delegation to Brazil, to sort of like, talk about some businesses doing great, and I went to pitch a bubble. And,
I remember this.
Yeah, and I probably was the youngest in the room, and everyone was like very like astonished as to like, oh wow, you're achieving this. Even there was a guy, I don't remember his name now, but he's one of like, he was a Brazilian guy that had been doing business in Nigeria for years, and he's like, I started so young as well. I saw myself in years that I kind of like that, and and I was just happy I was able to match up.
Yeah, of course, for sure. For me, that was last Thursday.
Tell me about it.
I genuinely believed. I was like, let me do this. I'm the adult here. Nice. I feel like as the meeting was going on, because I had a series of meetings, and they were all in person, so I had to like restrict calls and all of that. And at some point in the discussion, money talk was happening, and they were like, oh, I'll be sure you can do this. And I had like an astral projection where I looked at myself and I laughed. Like an out of body experience, right? I saw the serious version of me, and I was like,
yes.
And I barfed a little because I was scared, but that's my reality now. Do you understand what I mean? And I didn't end those meetings up until 6. Like, it was back to back to back. Like, I didn't even get the chance to go into the restroom. But like, sometimes I'm thinking like, wow, like I'm the adult now. I remember when I liked Teletubbies.
You can still like it now.
Still do, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
It's crazy.
I don't know. Life seems to just be going through very fast. I think there's this trend now that's on Instagram that you see. Don't put my picture.
I have plans. I've got pictures, guys.
So looking back at 2016, and there's this picture I posted actually on Instagram. Yeah, I posted a long time ago. It was 2016, my birthday. I had a bunch of friends over, and when I posted it, like some of my friends who were there like texted, and they're like, "Oh, I remember this day. Like, wow, 10 years has gone like that."
Some of them are married now.
Some of them are married, actually. Yes, they are.
Like, when you think about it, you're like, God damn.
In fact, one of them that was doing hanky-panky.
Stop.
At the birthday party. He's married now, too. Like, he's married. And, I think what that made me reflect on is then, what would 2036 be like? And I actually put that up on my Instagram and say like, okay, we're all looking at 2016. It's easy to always reflect, but could we also project to say, what will 2036 look like? What do I want that to be like for me? Because that would also come. And then 2026 would look like, oh my God, why is Jordan wearing these colorful pants looking like Lagwaja?
Be hotter,
so,
richer, better health. Bigger village.
2036, I don't know. I can't tell.
No, I'm just telling you hopes. My hopes and dreams for 2036. It's like a bigger village.
What do you mean? Like family, friends?
Family, friends, well-wishers, because it takes a village. Right? And the more you grow, the more you realize that it's less about your abilities and your qualifications. It's then I don't like to call it connections. I like to call it a village, because connections nowadays is like inferred that you all have to get something or something equal from each other, whether it's monetary or it just looks so transactional when in actuality it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So bigger village, better health. I know that that's possible now because science, breakthrough, advancements. And also, I think that we're even more like physically minded. We want to work out now. I don't want to say my age, but people my age group tend to want to do more physical activities, meditation. I can't remember the last time I was invited to a rave. By the way, we need to correct that. But things related to that.
Last time as well. I don't know. That's why
you did not invite me.
Because, as you said, like, you're a busy person now.
You're a busy person too.
I'm busy. My raves are last minute.
My raves are last minute too. The last time I went for a rave was like 30 December.
Hey, now that's the same for me now.
15 to 25 days ago.
That's fine. You went in January.
Yes, you said you went there.
Last month.
Oh, last month. Oh, okay, okay.
December.
Okay.
January. You always catch me outside till like maybe September.
You spent it. Stop.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna see you. So I know I'm going to see you at the end of the month.
Outside.
We'll see each other outside for sure.
You're not going to see me. Promise.
Promise.
Till September. You might not see. Maybe August because it's my birthday.
Close to September. You're coming out to my birthday.
Okay. Well, we can go to church.
We always go to church.
We'll go to church and do gospel rave. That's the name.
So I have another question for you. What is a recurring thought that keeps you awake at night that has absolutely nothing to do with your profit margins?
Nothing.
You just said that you don't sleep early.
Yes.
So it keeps you awake.
You said that doesn't have to do with profit margin.
Yes.
I
mean, I know one shall, but I won't say it.
So I would say nothing keeps me out. Like nothing keeps me awake apart from work.
I know you don't believe in star signs, but are you a Leo?
Yes, I am. But
it makes sense to me now. I'm sorry, because you've been my longest friend. You've always been like in my orbit. So I think there's a lot of sea-famish in there from both sides. But now I get it. Troy, you're always thinking, like constantly thinking about outcomes that are not related to any of your actions. Like the way you tell me, oh, Sophie, I dreamt about you. Are you okay? I'm like, that's deep.
It's not, but if I dreamt about you, like, God shows me things too.
No, I know.
So
I know, because
prophets.
I'm not trying to prophets on it. It's always weird, right? Like, how is your heart? I'm like, bro, like, it's fine.
Because those are important things.
I know, but those don't affect your profit margin. So drop the hard guy and talk about it.
Maybe like just... But so those things don't keep me up because I have those thoughts when everybody should be awake.
I don't know if everybody should be awake at 12.
No, I mean like, let's say like 10, maybe 8, 7. I probably have thoughts about like, oh, you know, what would it be like enjoying life? I think about having a family too. I think about all those type of things. But they don't keep me up because like, number one, like, experiences, yes, are great, right? And they would always come. Like, it comes with life normally. So, you know, there's no point overthinking it. Like, my experiences last year trumped the ones before the year before, the ones the year before trumped the ones the year before that. So they would always come. Like, they're always, you know, it's like water. And I think also in having a family, I think there's always the tendency to, like, there's nothing you can really do about it ish, in a sense. Like, only if you just want to walk out of here and just pick the next person and just say, you know, let's just...
You and I know how I feel about that. Like, I don't believe in settling.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, and I think, like, figuring out, this is our generation where everyone is either acting woke or you know, we don't want to, there's an obsession for us to not repeat the mistakes of our parents, right? Which in some manner becomes like, you know, then what do you do? Because then if you don't want to do what your parents did, then it means you're not following their templates. So you're sort of having to create.
You're fixing it. Revamping a template. Because there are lots of things that he did that are correct.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I came from a certain kind of background, and we know that as we got older, things started to improve, so to speak. So they did a couple things right.
No, so
to give us the kind of, you know, lifestyle
that they did.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. No, so for me, like, am I following my parents' templates? I've never really thought about that.
I think about it all the time.
I don't think I like, my parents are just... Following my parents' templates is being a workaholic.
And you are.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm
actually conscious about that.
I don't think I'm deviating from it. You know, I was telling, one of the questions I actually ask people is, you know, people that say that work hard. I'm like, what's your motivation? Like, what's, you know, where do you learn this work ethic from?
Yeah, don't ask me that.
Yeah, I've asked people.
You know, that's the way. So I'm not a workaholic.
You're a workaholic, but like, I think, I know where your motivation is from.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know where your motivation is from or what's from. Me, my motivation is my parents. Like, my parents used to work, and now, you know, the reverse is the case. My dad would be questioning, Shamarora.
That's Shamarora.
That's it, Shamarora.
They would just call you at 11 p.m. Like, where are you?
So, John, I hope you are checking your house.
No, seriously, I hope you're checking your heart.
I try to time. Okay. But yeah, like, you know, these people were people I used to see wake up like 6 a.m., come back like 12 a.m.
Yeah.
And then they go back at 6 a.m. again. Every day.
Every day, no fail.
Every day. Even till now, my mom still does it. And, you know, you then come to work with some, let me not put this out there because they say I'm not American. You work with some people and people will be like, I'm tired.
Please, there will be no Gen Z slander in this room. Okay.
Or I want to work from my house.
It's affecting my mental health. Wait, but aren't we Gen Z?
I don't know, man. They say I don't act like a Gen Z.
Yeah, like fellow boomer here.
I think we just need to work hard. Hard work doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. You just do it, man. Like, and I think when you work very hard, you earn, like, you are the best results, like, at the end of the day, like, because that work ethic is transferable, right? I think one of my early experience where like I was like, Jordan, you're crazy. So I did this work and travel. I don't know if you remember back in school.
I remember.
And then when I went to work, right, I would have shifts from 8
But remind me, was it not like in our final year?
Yeah, final year.
Yeah,
I didn't go for my graduation. I said I want to go and work to America. So like my first shift would be from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And my next shift will be from like 6:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. And I was juggling like those two jobs. Like I wanted to die, man.
You were in capitalist zone. But I think in America, like things are different, very different from here. Yeah, I think we have too much time on our hands here.
Yes, and I kind of like the culture too. Like the culture, like I like the culture of work, but I also like Nigeria because Nigeria gives that balance of
there's a balance.
You can chill and stuff, but
from relationships.
Yeah, but I still think that honing that work ethic of like doing 15 hours a day, is good for your health.
And your bank account. Because again, you're paid on an hourly rate, right? Over here, very few people, except specialists, are paid on an hourly rate. So there's really no external motivation to do beyond, like far beyond. If you get what I mean.
Do want to talk about that? Before talk about not everybody's paid on an hourly rate. First of all, the job I was doing was not a white collar job to start with.
So more reason to be paid on an hourly rate. Yeah.
So I think it is basically just the economy, right? The economy of Nigeria compared to like a country like the US. And when you're comparing like what the GDP, I don't know what the GDP of America is off the top of my head, but I know like Nigeria today, last year at least, I think it was recorded to be 250 billion. If anything, I'm sure that America is like some trillions, man.
For sure.
Check, yeah. Right. So, but if you then look at when America was a lot, like the GDP was a lot lower, like back in the time, like let's say take like 100 years back, you would see like a very strong correlation between Nigeria and the US, where Nigeria is here. So some things I try to explain to people is that Lagos, for example, is New York in the, I think, 60s or 70s.
I sometimes call it 50s because of the crime.
Yeah. So, and a good book is Prosperity Paradox. It talks a lot about this. But if you're able to then understand the time, like, people too were on that wave too, where like, oh, people are not even earning that much. Like, everyone, you run your farm. Like, America was you have your farm. There are a lot of farmers. Like, they're the first generation of people who you will give birth, you have children, and children are not working on the farm. I'm not sure, but I think it's around that time. I think it was a lot, maybe 1940s, 1930s, where you would leave,
I mean, the Great Depression happened starting 1939, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was some sort of prosperity, at least for America, into like 44, 45, but we're also talking about when the entire world was at war.
Exactly.
So there are different paradigms.
Different factors. At the same time. Yes. So my point, Sha, is that like, fortunately or unfortunately, they've given birth to you. You are alive. God
damn. Right? I always think that's a blessing. I'm a blessing. No, what is with you?
You're a blessing. Unfortunately. No, I'm talking about people, right? And you're born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So like, just make the best decisions around like, and I think they're actually a lot of hard workers. When Nigerians go abroad, Nigerians are hard workers, man. Even Nigeria, I think they are a lot of hard workers. Like,
Nigerians in Nigeria are hard workers.
Yeah, they're mad guys though.
Because to survive the mental.
In Lagos, maybe Nigerians in Lagos.
Okay, I feel you.
Nigerians in Lagos.
Sometimes I go to Abuja and I'm like, wow, must be nice.
No, sorry, let's not make this podcast like Nigerians all around Nigeria are all hard workers.
That's not what we can finish, right?
They're all hard workers.
I bet.
But Nigerians in Lagos are something. Let me tell you what actually the thing with Lagos. I think I add this is that, or let me not say Lagos. The thing with Nigeria is, systems don't prioritize your time. And I think that is what is more stressful.
Systems don't work.
Yes. So being in traffic for like 6 hours to go to work is inefficient. I can't think of like a scenario where people are working in more developed economies and they're in traffic for 6 hours every day to go to work, come back. It's madness. So I think the system does not provide the efficiency needed to build an efficient economy or to be productive as a person.
Yeah.
And that would frustrate like top talents. Yeah, I'll put that.
Yeah. And you the only kind of balance you can take out of that scenario you mentioned is the fact that cost of labor is cheap. So
cost of labor really
relatively compared to developed countries.
Well, you're not a developed country.
Yeah,
so you should compare yourself to developing countries like yourself, like India.
I'm gonna stop it.
Like Indonesia. Yes.
Which is, I guess,
Malaysia. Like those are who you should compare yourself to. You shouldn't compare yourself to America, like in terms of wages, because America is a developed country. You're not. Yes. Go and check like all these other African countries.
When I was talking about cost of labor, I really meant help, support. So you can definitely get a housekeeper at a really low price compared to other areas. You can get a driver. These kind of things help top talent. But you have to be earning a certain degree to just, to
have all of that.
Exactly. That's what I meant, but okay.
But ask IGGB's child. When they came back this December, they showed them something.
Let me tell you something about IGGB's and December. Let me tell you something. I feel like they've done it so much in the past that they were like, oh my God, I made my hair for $5. Oh my God. And they forgot that Nigerians have smartphones. And they were like, okay.
Never develop.
I heard that some people were getting charged 700,000 naira for braids.
And also it depends.
I think young.
I think what I heard is
that's crazy.
If you're in Nigeria, you have to have made your hair by November.
I made my hair first week of December. I wasn't taking any chances. Because that
December price is different. And you must make your hair with someone that's been making your hair all year. So that they know that you stay here.
You're tying gele for 150,000 naira.
It's good. Those are things that will make your economy develop.
I bet. That's inflation at a really it's a high cost, Joe. It's a high cost.
It depends.
It's inflation at exponential levels, and
at the end of the day, it's economics of labor, right? So supply demand, right? So there's a lot of demand, the supply is low, or they don't have access to cheaper supply.
It had zero to do with economics of labor. It was just people taking advantage
because they didn't have to pay. Yes,
they go with their hair trashy and all of that.
And they could have
I'm just saying.
It just meant that.
Or you leave the city.
It just everything comes down to economics. Right, demand and supply. What was the supply of people that could tie gele at that point in time? What I hate about the Nigerian service market sometimes is that I think they have an association somewhere where they all agree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they all agree.
Yeah, the only thing we don't have is a regulatory body.
Yeah,
managing the prices, and that's something other countries have.
Is it not something?
I haven't seen them in a very recent time. I don't even see them show up in news. They don't even give awareness to that degree. The last time I even heard about it was that they shut down a supermarket in Abuja for selling at a really high cost. I'm like, yeah, in Lagos here, come. You know what I mean? There's no regulatory body, and that's a problem. But associations. You will have them, starting from market women.
So I think it's hard to regulate services, though. The only way you can regulate services is if you are training them. So, for example, my former barber, right? Let me give him a shout out, Rufus. It's a really
shout out to Rufus,
right? Rufus, when Rufus started cutting my hair in 2018, it was this barber shop in VI. I think it was 1,000 naira to cut hair.
Good times. And you were complaining then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those complaints.
Then I got too busy and, I started doing home service. And during that COVID time, Rufus to charge 4K. Now, Rufus is a big boy. He cuts the hair of celebrities, top people. And I like it because he knows his worth. Right, I did free business consulting. He never said, "Oh, this consulting that you've done for me now, I'll cut you for 1 year for free." Didn't do that one.
No, you can never do that.
But Rufus is charging 50 for a haircut, minimum. Since that he has gone for some haircuts, they will just take this $100. People are paying.
I go. Be like, I'm gonna become a barber now.
People are paying, man. I'm happy for it.
Because I remember remember when I used to go on low cut as well. Like the most I ever paid was 3,000 there, and it came with a dye job.
Well,
that was back. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
that was a while ago. That was like pre-COVID-19, maybe 2019. That was a good time.
We should chase there also.
So another question is, how has your social life changed since becoming CEO? Do you feel like it can still be one of the friends, or is it lonely at the top? Mix of both, actually.
Mix of. I don't think it's lonely at the top. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say, honestly. I think one of the things is you would have like a lot more acquaintances, friends.
Yeah.
Right. So like you have a lot more, because business grows on relationships. So having like, or knowing a bunch of people in different places, and you want to kind of keep the relationship a bit fresh, so that if like, just want to keep it fresh. If you ever need anything or they need something, like it's not awkward, right? So you have to always be catching up. And then as you grow, like, too many people, right? Because you're adding value to people adding value to you.
That's what I was saying, bigger village.
Yeah, so it's a bigger village. But like sometimes it's wide but not deep. Right? A lot more times. So most people, are not, maybe it's wide but not really deep.
Everyone serves their purpose.
Exactly. But in terms of the lonely part, I think at the beginning, it was a lot of people I would say a lot of my friends probably don't get my context, right? Like there's just certain things that you can't just talk about to other people. And because if you know the number of times, like, if people have told me, Jordan, it's okay. Like, I just learned to not even talk much again.
Do I tell you that?
No, you don't. Why?
I was just asking. That's why. No, I want to know if I'm, because you want to.
No, so like.
You want to help your friends.
Or let's say you talk about something, you talk 1 hour of a problem, everybody's looking at you, so you're looking at them.
Yeah, you do that. You go on a rampage.
This problem that you have, Jonah, and I understand this problem that you have, but what can we do? Right? So I think that and there's also the part of like knowing that nobody's going to save you.
Yeah.
Right. So when you have like, nobody's coming to save me.
You have to figure it out.
Yeah, just get on your phone and just do it. Just do it and just move on. And again, there's this guy I follow, Shah. I'm not going to give him a shout out because I don't want to.
Don't tell him my ear.
His name is Rob the Bank. Rob the Bank. So the video is talked about, and for me, I see more videos on that, is that when you're growing, like, there are people that would not like you. Like, I made a lot of, I would say enemies, where there are a lot of people who don't like me.
Can I say something?
How would you?
I really believe that it's a testament to your growth, right? There are some people that will look at you and not like you, and they don't know why they don't like you. They'll just say, I just don't like that person.
Don't like me. I pissed them off for. Most of them I did. Kind of like.
Okay, you are chaotic, and you know that, right?
I pissed them off, but like, I know, like, so this is going from. Well, I wouldn't say I used to be a people pleaser, but I would say like, well, I used to.
No,
but like,
you have never been a people pleaser. So that's
pleaser. The thing, like, so when people call themselves people pleasers, I assume that they are 80 over 100 people pleasers. But I had like 20. So I had like 20 then. And to be that 20, I felt was a lot.
It is.
So I'm trying to reduce.
It's not. It's really not a lot. You can please a lot more people.
So when so it has gone from like maybe 20 maybe to like 10 now or 5. And I'm even going more because like, there are just certain decisions that sometimes I think need to be made, and some are very, very painful.
And sometimes I have to course correct you.
To not people please?
No, to people to please me.
And it's you now.
Okay.
It's just basically, it's like, oh no, you need to. But yeah, like, you just do what you need to do. And I think one thing, Papa, Bishop David says is, 20 kids don't
play for 20
years. So I also keep that in mind. That
he says 7 friends don't play for 7 years.
No, it's 20. Oh.
Yeah.
It's 20.
I missed that.
20. And he'll tell you that when, Miles Monroe says when eagles fly, they basically you never see them fly with a group of birds. They fly alone. So for those lonely times, I just use that to console myself.
That's deep, actually. We should take that in. And I have one last question. How do you carry the mental burden of knowing your choices determine if your team can pay their rent or buy food for their families?
I don't think about it. That's where I don't.
People please. I say what?
No, no, like what I mean. I don't think about it. Like keeping that in my active thinking brain becomes a burden.
It is a burden.
It doesn't equal any action, right? So, what generally, I would say one of my goals or vision or what you call it in life really is always to add to people and always to, I really enjoy seeing people grow in any way or being able to help them grow, which is not people pleasing. Like it's more of growth. People pleasing is
you sometimes even force the growth, but
yes, exactly. You force growth, right? So I really like when I do that, whether financially, whether whatever. So yeah, so I already just align my life to do that. So that's not an active thinking like, oh, you're paying the rent. And we've gone through some times where there were financial constraints, but also God has been faithful, right? To not make it terrible as bad. In a country like Nigeria, we see ourselves as a global company. We don't see ourselves as we're a Nigerian company.
Absolutely.
Right. So,
and that's why I asked that question, because people need to understand that you don't just operate domestically. Yeah,
you operate globally. Yeah. So one of the things I was like, even though we've been in Nigeria, we've not missed paying salaries like once, right? So I'm like, okay, even when I was reflecting last year, I was like, okay, even if, you might not have met the revenue target that you wanted, yeah, this is also good.
You got rid of that problematic employee, thank God.
I've gotten rid of that.
Okay. Now, thank you so much for answering our questions, but let's keep it a bit simple so we can have buzz videos or something.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask random questions.
All right.
Yeah. See, when was your last date?
Like going out with someone?
Going out with an animal.
So I can't really say because I can't really say.
You pushed that out of me. I was trying to be nice.
I know, but I can't really say because what if I say, just for example?
Because you're too many, right?
There are not too many.
There are at least 3.
There's not 3.
2.
I'm actually alone.
5.
I actually even go for dates.
That's just show up.
Yeah, I just go for hangouts.
Netflix and chill.
I'm a Christian.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, so when last did you take a really nice girl out on a date?
Sometime last year.
Specifics, please.
I don't know, Sophie, please. I don't know. Actually, I don't
That's
actually know.
That's a challenge for you.
I should take someone out.
Yes. Take a very nice girl out on a date. Have nice conversations. Put your phone away for that hour or 2 hours. Okay?
I would consider it. I don't like those type of dates. I like going on walks.
That's cheap. You can do that with someone that you already have established some sort of foundation.
I don't think there are rules to this thing.
It's not about a rule. It's about what's proper and what's decent. And you need to court a lady.
So going out to all these Lagos expensive restaurants.
I didn't say it has to be an expensive restaurant.
No,
it can be out. Stop it with the walks.
Let's go painting.
No, but you're not just what?
Yes.
I'm just remembering how you would drive from phase 1.
I like going on walks.
Yeah. To go out on a walk.
Yeah,
that's nice.
In fact, I don't know put this like that, but I actually do like going on walks. Like,
no, I know that.
I think Lagos needs a park where you can actually go on walks.
Yeah, we do.
Like properly. Like that's one thing.
We need like a government-owned park.
Yeah.
Not a private one, because then it will not be accessible.
Yeah, so I do like going on walks. I think I like
that's also intimate.
too.
Like, you don't want to go on a walk with someone you're not sure if you like or not. So I think that a lunch or dinner or coffee,
one of our friends told me that she likes going hiking on the first dates. Because let me tell you what walks do.
Where do you? Okay, so I hike, right? But where do you hike in Lagos?
So I think Lagos is not my ideal dating zone. That's what I've concluded.
So you will be single until you leave this country or you leave Lagos?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel, did we go back and forth in these conversations? I always feel like you're a bit limited.
Because this is online now. Like you're
thinking, no. Of course, you don't have to put anything.
Yeah,
you said last year. Sometime.
Yeah, last year. No, I know.
That's okay.
I think Lagos is not a good dating city. Like it doesn't have like I've actually had like really nice dates, going out. Even restaurants are okay actually. I think you should take a nice girl out on a date to a restaurant. Okay, where would I
and have conversations? I don't know how you meet your girls, but they're all very nice, so you have good taste. So figure it out.
When next I'm maybe London. I think London is a good dating city. It has some nice things.
It is expensive too.
It is actually. I like Houston.
If you want to talk about money,
I like Houston too.
Houston is good.
Because there are many.
You need a car.
You
need a car.
You can go bowling. I think Lagos, you have bowling.
We have all
the
arcades.
Maybe it's because I've been here for too long.
There's a lot of sea finish, but we have a lot of stuff.
Kayaking would be nice.
We have that here.
Yeah, like I've done that actually. Let me even ask you a question. When was your own last date?
I should have seen this coming. It was actually last Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was my own actually. I actually cannot remember. If I'm being honest, I just can't remember. I can't remember.
You see, I told you I was going to be more intentional about this stuff. This kind of stuff.
That you should, I want to intentionally go out and take someone out to eat.
I don't know. There's something about me that they just want to. So
that's expensive.
So why is it expensive? Do you have to eat the entire restaurant?
So it's not expensive. It's more like,
do I want to start investing?
Yeah.
At this stage, I get
and
where
it's not really about investing. Actually, it's more about I don't know. Actually, see, that's why I said this is not what keeps me up. Like I'm having to think about it on the spot here.
As we all are. You think I was thinking about?
Not think about it, but like you went on a date last Sunday. I mean, like.
Okay, I mean,
it's just here. For me, I don't even remember. But if you ask me about like, what am I working on now? I can tell you. Easy.
I know, but that's not the point of this. The point is to show that you're human as well. And you have human experiences and you also have human struggles. Let me tell you what I struggle with. I actually struggle with going to the gym consistently. Okay.
Yes. I'm actually looking for a gym partner. I think I struggle with that.
So, guys, a bit of a disclaimer. Jordan is he's a writer in the sense that once he has his mind made up about something, it is boot camp. So if you want to be his gym partner, you're gonna have to have a lot of patience and a lot of endurance.
For what? Because
once you have your mind made up, okay, we're going to do 60 sets today. We're dying at 60 minimum.
Yeah. I think, actually, people that we can push each other, that'll be good.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Minimum 60.
There was this video I saw on Instagram. A guy was talking about a fitness center that it will have a gym with a place where you can work, a place that you can shower,
that's nice.
And then also it will have like a cafe, and I can live there.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can live there. Like, no one come and stop me.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't have any questions.
I kind of felt like that's how it would end, but okay. Because you see, you're overthinking it. You've thought of what you want to ask me. Then you're like, is this the right place, right time? Will she answer me truthfully? Then you're like, no, I'm not going to do it.
No. The questions I thought about was, I was like, it was just the wrong question. I was going to ask, what have you taken away from this podcast now? But
it's not a wrong question. You should have just asked that.
Okay, great. What have you taken away from this podcast now?
Well, first of all, I've taken away from this podcast the fact that CEOs are human.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I have also, as your friend, I have a deeper understanding of how you think and what your struggles are. I think life goes on very quickly for us. That is really difficult to connect with each other from time to time. So actually having this kind of set, it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to ask him about this later, that kind of thing. And then the third thing is I'm going to be very vulnerable here. I've been thinking about like hard work and like the cost of all of the hard work I've been doing for the last 9 to 10 years and whether or not it's impacted my relationships. And it's nice to know that I'm not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
And the ultimate thing is, I know that if I were to do it all over again, I'll do the same thing again. I would prioritize my work. I'll prioritize my growth. I'll prioritize my development. Because yes, indeed, the cost is worth it.
As do. All right. Thank you for inviting me to this podcast, Sophie. It was nice being here. Hope you all listen to the Vivid Experience podcast and subscribe.
And watch with these colorful pants. It was really nice having you over. Thank you.
Merci.
Have a wonderful time, everyone. Until next time. Bye.